you join me at round 3 with No Limits Endurance Championship. So yeah, that whole loop we're missing. So this is the national configuration. You know, if you saw the previous video, if you haven't, you know, watch it. It's not that long, but it is, unfortunately I crashed. So that really knocked my confidence with braking because my brakes were a bit spongy. Okay guys, I think it's going to be 15 minutes before the race, so before the panic starts, I'll show you what went wrong this morning. So, for some apparent reason, and I don't understand why, ignore the gravel rash from my crash, so this domino was a bit loose. So when I accelerated, these two cables came up, and when they came up, this bottom one was catching the brake lever. So when I would press the brake, that bottom one was here, so I couldn't brake, and I was thinking I've got a problem with my system or an issue, but when we came back, all this was upwards, and when I deaccelerated, it wasn't fully deaccelerating because the whole assembly was coming down. So I just don't understand how that can happen. So we've sorted that out, spent a bit of time, and luckily there is a British store. So massive shout out to Bob Collins there again, and Billy McConnell just left. Anyways, so these guys are from, I think this guy is Michael Laverty's road racing engineer. So he does a lot of Isle of Man TTs. So he came with this lovely gadget, simple, lovely works, and took 2 bubbles out from my system. So very surprising, and now I've got very hard lever, which I like. I like it very hard, and I don't like it soft. Damn! It was soft on Thursday, 2 days ago, hence I crashed. So yeah, don't like that. In terms of damage, there is no damage this side at all from the crash because bike never flipped. A little bit of gravel rash there. Hello. Hello. That is the chap who's changing all the transponders today. So massive shout out to you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So when we come in for our pit stop, he changes the transponder and he's doing a good job. So I've got one transponder bracket there, and I've got one on the lovely, beautiful Akropovich holder, exhaust holder. Okay, so this side, unfortunately, I will need a new seat at some point. Some chunks have come up. So I've got BikeHPS, I think they're called BikeHPS fairings. They are half plastic, half fiberglass. So the beauty of that is they are slightly heavy, but they are much more robust, and the paint finish on these are really good. So even though you can see there's loads of gravel rash there, but still there's a bit of a nice finish, and I've not waxed it, I've just wiped it with a clean cloth. That's all I've done. Lots of gravel rash there, you know, not happy with that. Okay, this was my main issue. So if you're thinking why I have not replaced this, I could not find a full RNG crash bung yesterday, but this will do today. God forbid I don't crash. But fairings are fantastic, solid as anything. They feel great. Some gravel rash, but everything is okay. This is the fiberglass work I had to do this morning by the scrutineer. So there was a hole. So I leaned so much in my last Donington here. No, not last to last in 2019, when I did a 1 minute 42. I leaned so much that this exhaust, it just went through. There's a hole here for the last 2 years, and I had to seal that hole with all that fiberglass work, which I don't know if you can see. But many thank you to Ben Varley, who's lent me his gear change knobby thing from his Extreme Components rear set with this stunning bike, and I've got that here. So what I've done is put a Veltamoto rear set foot peg and an Extreme Component one, and massive thank you to BikeHPS for sorting me a new IRC rose joint is called. I think it's called a rose joint, if you can see there. That's the rose joint, and so yeah, so that's what I've done. But all in all, it's been great. Massive shout out to Roger, and he's the guy who does a lot of work, and I put his links under my in the YouTube video. He is the guy selflessly capturing loads and loads of footage of loads of bikes, people, commentary, puts them all together, all for free for people to view. You know, it's people like that who deserve, you know, subscribes and following and stuff like that. Because look, happy-go-lucky guy, hopping along, you know, does everything in his spare time. Anyhow, so yeah, this is it. You don't unfortunately, I could not. In my list of crash bits yesterday, I stupidly forgot to order or get a MRA or a WRS screen. So, but I've got the original Aprilia screen on it, which isn't the best thing because it's not double bubble thing. It's just crap. And the huge number 777, which is mandatory if you are racing in the UK. So that's it. So one side looks fantastic, the other one doesn't. So I thought I'll add that in the video, so you know why I had a really bad qualifying session. Now, if I do 1 minute 20s again in the race, that means I am crap. So so I can't blame all this then. So let's see. Hopefully I have a crash-free race. I had a crash after 2.5 years, but no one wants to have a crash. Anyways, guys, let's go racing.
Right, welcome back, people. Pit lane has now opened, which means that the bikes are trickling out on track with hopefully their lead rider, who will be armbanded. I'll try and keep you up to speed with that at the same time, and also for any riders' omissions even. Oh dear, Mr. Collins coming in, thank you very much, pulling the humongous stoppie, and then we wait for the flag to be dropped, and then there is going to be the sprint across to the other side of the track. The bikes will burst into life, and it is Collins that gets away first on the 99 machine, and the number 1 machine gets away in second position. They've got a big gap at the moment as they go around Redgate, so the Elix Tech Racing and the number 2 qualifier, the Jackson Racing, FWR Racing machines have got away first off.
Okay, I'm going to do a few updates just like this on the mobile phone, so I hope you can hear me clearly. So Ben Varley started the race with Jamie there as a, I don't know, second man. So Ben started the race. We've gained 6 positions already straight away within 2 laps. So that's a good start. That is. Let's have a look at my signatures. Thank you. Okay. Well, that was something completely exciting. This lovely gentleman, which I just showed you, just came out of nowhere and he took the signatures, autographs, I should say, of the whole team. So you know, he's got this lovely book with him, you know, with all this stuff. There it is, all the signatures of famous people, and he just comes to our pits and garage and asks for signatures. So what a fantastic guy. You know what? You don't see people like that no more. Down to earth, really mellow, humble, magnanimous. What a beautiful soul he is. So I thought I'd share that with you. Find that quite interesting. I think we are on lap 9 at the moment, and I'll keep posting you how we're doing, but not at the moment because Ben is in the middle of a massive battle with another one. So I'll keep you in touch. By the way, I just looked for you. We're still running 31. So I think we started 36 or 37 or something, and to be running 31 is pretty good. So and consistent lap times as well. So we just gotta carry that baton now and do well. Actually, that was a lie. We are now running 27th out of 39 teams, and we're doing a 1 minute 19 dead, which is not bad at all. So that's absolutely brilliant, running 27th. I thought we were running 31. So you know, we've made up 3-4 places. Fantastic.
Elix is down in 17th. They've had a bit of a mare of a first lap, but that is the 600 being overhauled by all the big uns. So we've got just very quickly, we've gone red, and like I say, I can see people along that brow of the hill looking towards that area. So I'm going to take an educated guess as we bring everybody off track and into the pits. That's where it's going to get interesting. Yeah, the 99 machine and the number 1 machine are going to be fighting this out big time. It's going to be very much a case of the hair's going to disappear away from this, which is obviously the 99 by Collins, McConnell, etc., or are, dare I say it, the real endurance experts that are doing this the right way, going to prevail at the end with proper heavy fuel loads, proper tyre changes, etc., old school as I put it. So we could be looking at something a little bit special. Let's see if I can find a couple of other victims while I'm going along the way. Hello, we've gone red again. Thank you for the dreaded red gate beat has called us out again. So we could be looking for everybody to at least be lined. So as far as I can make out, I'm just listening. I think it's line astern behind the card. So, no sooner do I come down here and everybody comes back in again, so I'm going to get out of the way for a minute while everything comes back in again, and we'll see where we're going and have another quick chat along the way if we can.
You've dropped the riders in pit lane. You're clear to continue to have a look at turn 1, please.
Right, listening to conversation. The number 2 machine has come back into the garage with a fair bit of colourful language.
Attention pit lane, we envisage this stoppage in less than 5 minutes. There's an area of contamination at Rink Gate, but we think this stoppage will be less than 5 minutes, so please stay in the order in the pit lane as per the short red flag condition.
Right, being in the right place at the right time, and one very unhappy rider shaking his head, and that is the second lodge rider. I'm trying to stay out of the way because I know that he's going to get really colourful in a minute. There is a lot and lot of arm waving round here. The number 1 Deutsch Tech machine has come in, and that was one of the bikes that's been down, and that is a bit of a mess, to put it mildly. It looks very cosmetic at the moment, the fairings and what have you. It wheeled itself back into the garage, but there is a lot of hands around that bike, and there's a lot of discussion going on round here. And Jonathan was not happy, and the word's not happy now. He's absolutely livid, so I'm going absolutely not within 10 feet of him for the moment, otherwise I might get a few choice quotes. Right, back from my wanderings up and down pit lane, and I obviously had the design effect of the commentator's curse down there because the oh, excuse me, Elix racing team, what awful luck. One of at least 2 bikes who had come down behind the safety car on the warm-up laps at Redgate. There was evidently some fluid down there that 2 of the bikes found.
Alright guys, here we go. I thought I'll show you a pit stop from our garage. So we've got half the garage, and the second half belongs to Billy McConnell, the 2014 British Super Sport champion. He's waiting for, I believe, Bob Collins, who's the 2006 Superstock 1000 champion of the UK. And that guy is their pit guy. And that gentleman, he sorted my air out. I've not gone out yet, so he sorted the air out on my bike. He is Michael Laverty's engineer, and he's really good. He's from Northern Ireland. So here we go. That's Billy McConnell. I hope I got that Northern Irish accent right. Here we go. That's Bob Collins. There he comes. FWR Limited. Bob Collins. He's the main tyre guy for most of the UK races and tracking. There you go, Billy. So this is how it's done with the top boys. And this is what we have to compete with, the top boys. But they are not even first at the moment, even though they're both champions of UK. They are actually running second. I think first is Elix Tech's team, and then you've got Jonathan Lodge team probably in third. So guys, if you think club racing in the UK is not competitive, this is a great example. You know, I showed you this at Silverstone, and I'm showing this to you now again. It's highly competitive, and these guys are not even first at the moment, but I bet you, just like Silverstone, they might end up winning this. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm next out because Jamie has just gone out. We are running 31st at the moment out of 38 teams, or 37. So yes, I'll catch you in a bit.
The Elix boys are still doing their thing with keeping the 600s going, with obviously with the 2 riders out there chopping and changing and coming in and doing some work and then adjusting bits and pieces. So job done for them, I think, for the day. They're getting what they want, and just making sure they're in good fettle for a couple of weeks' time. Very strong team, 99 machine of Bob Collins, Billy McConnell and Richard Kerr.
Okay, guys, sorry, recording from a mobile phone is just convenient during race. Hope you can hear everything. Hey, it's Billy McConnell, left me twice last session, but learned so much. I stayed with him for 3 corners. There we go. Ryanair, is it? Yeah, another Ryanair. I'm actually counting airplanes as I went and did my session. So good news, I've had a really good session. I think I did a full tank of fuel. I feel good as new. I cannot believe how fresh I feel. Did a 1 minute 16.7 or 0.6 on my i2M dash, which is working for a change. I've just checked it now, but the transponder here says 1 minute 16.9, so just two tenths difference. Anyhow, but yeah, unfortunately we've had a red flag, and God, I hope God bless the person who's crashed. In this situation, I've been told you cannot plug your tire warmers. You can put the tire warmers on, but you must not bring a generator or something to power them. So you can take tire warmers from a bike which is already hot, I mean hot tire warmers, unplug them, put them on, and just, you know, pray that the red flag goes pretty soon, because everyone's gonna have lukewarm tires. So me and Jamie both did long stints. So first Ben went out, then Jamie went out, did a really long session, 30 odd minutes. I think I did a 30 odd minute session as well. You know, guys, let me tell you something. I really hope. Oh, here comes the ambulance. Oh, no good. That's no good. Anyhow. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, it's not always nice to see people when they appreciate the YouTube channel. Anyways, guys.
Attention, pit lane. This will be a relatively minor stoppage, but we will allow bike and rider changes. You may now take your bikes to the garages by pushing them, not driving the wrong way up pit lane, and make any changes or refueling or tyre changes that you need to make. So
okay.
Well,
chasing tanks. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh, that is the 4th person who's just given me a thumbs up. You know, this is fantastic. Okay, you must have heard the announcement. We're allowed to change riders, and that means we can change a bike. That means we can have hot tires. So yeah, so that is good news. Commentary has started again. So yeah, so basically we did 30-minute session, and you know what, guys, this is what I was going to tell you. This is the mindset difference. When we do a track day, we prepare ourselves for 20 minutes, okay? And then after 20 minutes or after 18 minutes, we're like, that was a heavy duty. But when you change your mindset and you know you're going to do full tank of fuel, heavy bike, 35 minutes, 40 minutes even, you get into a zone after about 5-6 laps, and you're here for the long shift, and you just do it. And I've just come back about 4 minutes ago from my 35 minutes, and I really feel pretty good. My neck hurts a bit, just kind of exhaustion. I'm going to sit down in front of the fan, refuel the bike, but I think looks like we are going to change the rider. So I really hope the guy who's gone down is okay. So a bit of a panic situation going on here. Okay, guys, I'm going to switch off because yeah, things are getting a bit. I need to put 20 liters of fuel in my bike. I'll catch you guys in a minute. I'll keep you updated. Thank you. Okay, so it's still red flag. But like I told you before, we can change riders. So we've decided that Ben Varley, with this amazing V4R S Ducati, I say V4RS because that's what it says, and it's got a number of upgrades which are worthy of an RS, calipers and all sorts. It's a really fantastic bike, proper, lovely, super weep carbon, and it's absolutely stunning. So Ben's gonna go. By the way, let me show you this amazing thing. Look at that. Bike sounds like nuts and bolts because of a dry clutch. But yeah, and look at these amazing thermal race warmers, proper professional stuff. That's from Road Race Performance. Massive shout out to them. Anyways, guys, I'll love you and leave you. I'll let Ben go out and I'll refuel my bike. I'll report in a bit. Okay guys, just wanted to show you, this is how full our tank is when we are going out. Absolutely full to the brim. So my only worry is, I think the bike's got like tipping. What's happening here? Oh, the British Superbike boys are making a lot of noise. Anyhow, oh, there you go, that's the medical car. Yeah, still in a red flag situation, but I just wanted to show you the fuel level. That's the fuel level we're running. You know what? I've actually not looked at my lap times at all. 116.7 chronometer. View lap times. So okay, I started 122, 121, 120, 119, 122, 122, 119, 120, 118, 119. Then I got into the rhythm. After lap 8 or 9, we got 118, 119, 119, 119, 118, 118, 118, 118, 118, 119, 117, 117, 116, 117 again. That's nearly dead. So yeah, that is just consistent lap times there, and that's the top speed. I mean, I think the top speed I went. I never look at my speed. Probably about 148, 252 miles an hour max. So yeah, at least there's some consistency there. It's not like I'm doing a 1 minute 17, then I go to a 1 minute 20, then I go to a 1 minute 21, then do a 1 minute 16. There's like, I'm within a second and a half of my times, and I did 33 lap stint, which was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. The best lap time of 1 minute 16, and that was my first ever race, first ever session, first ever time at Donington National. Okay guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay guys, forgot to tell you the update on the, I'm going to move away from the dry colors Ducati. The update on the race before the red flag. I don't know how far we're in the race. We did a 25 minute and 35 minute and 35 minutes, so probably a 1.5 hour to 1 hour 40 minutes or something like that. It's a 5-hour event, so basically we've actually done really well. So we've been hitting 116s, 117s, 117s consistently. Oh, thank God that Ducati shut up. So sorry, Ben. But anyways, so what we're doing is consistent lap times. Me, Jamie and Ben, what's that done is we've gone from 33rd to 31st, then straight away to 22nd out of 39 riders. So we jumped 11 places, which is fantastic. But then we've got this red flag and everyone's going to follow the safety car, I believe. And then, you know, we'll see how our lead is. But the pace is good and consistent. So hopefully no crashes, you know, and hopefully we get in the zone the way we did in the last 2 sessions and we take it from there. Guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Nearly over. That's the same M4, BMW M4, which they use for the British Superbikes. And we are now allowed to change the rider, and everyone's lining up. So as I told you before, we're we're sending Ben Varley out. So yeah, So it's going to be a follow-up with safety car and then full on. Hopefully we can maintain the 22nd position we were at. Look, what they're trying to do is they've got a sheet in their hand. They're sending people according to the positions they were. So they've got that A4 sheet of paper with all the positions. I hope you can hear me, guys. If there's a wind buffering, I do apologize. I'll report to you in a bit. Okay, welcome back, guys. Guess what? Another red flag. 2 bikes have fallen at Redgate, the first corner, which I told you at the beginning of the video is a very tricky corner. And that corner, honestly, guys, is my Achilles heel. I can't get that corner right. I've got another second in that corner. I'm honestly, and also the last one, I can't get that slalomy thing right. But this is my first time here at Donington National with that particular turn. But I've always struggled with Redgate. Anyhow, as soon as the guys went out after that big red flag, which I reported earlier, now we've got another red flag after just 3 laps. Just 3 laps. So again, the same thing. Not allowed to plug in any warmers. However, you can put warm or hot warmers on and just pray that the flag goes green pretty quick. And the British Superbike BMW M4 is just coming around and it'll go right in front. So hope those 2 riders in the front are okay. So yeah, hope you can still hear me, guys. So yeah, unfortunately red flag again. So Donington bug, shall I say bug? The Donington curse of the Craners and the Redgate is still here. I mean, we were having smooth race without any red flags, but now we've got 2 in a row and massive ones as well. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. That BMW there, that is the BMW M4 with all the marshals. So yeah, things are not looking good. So I can see one rider but can't see the other one. Anyhow, guys, I'll keep reporting. Okay, catch you in a bit. Hopefully shooting videos with the mobile it's not putting you off. Hope it makes for good viewing, guys. I really hope so. Thank you. See you in a bit. Okay, welcome back, guys. Time to show you a pit stop, which I showed you many of them at Silverstone. Here we go, that's Ben Varley. Transponder off, transponder on. We've got our apprentice doing this job really well. There we go, my laps transponder. And that goes in. Come on, mate, you're doing well. You're doing well, he's under pressure. But he's okay, it's okay. I will move away, I'll move the camera away. There we go. Wasn't the slickest of pit stops, but he's done a really good job normally. Really good job. So I thought I'll show you. I just spotted this. My fiberglass kit is here. Everything else, nothing to report. I've ran out of fuel really, but we got plenty of fuel here. I tell you what, guys, these lot, look at this, okay? That's some racing fuel there. Now, you know, the surprising thing is the fuel is so expensive these days that the racing fuel now is the same price as the normal fuel. And there's nothing too special about the racing fuel, okay? The main thing with the racing fuel is it's controlled fuel. So all the teams, like a British Superstock team or a British Superbike team, they will run a controlled fuel and they have these kind of canisters, they pour it in them and do it that way. So yeah, so I thought I'd show you something different. I've never seen controlled fuel ever. That was my first time. Here comes Ben on his fantastic bike. A bit of an update on the race. So obviously we started around 37. We are now running 23rd. So that is great. 37th to 23rd. We've done really well. That well that the chap who's supporting us today, who was at our ACU, he's come to congratulate Ben that he's done a really good job. Ben, how was that? Hard work. He just said hard work. It is hard work. My hamstring started to cramp and I've only done one 40-minute session. But anyhow, you know, no complaints. Things are good. I'm positive. I'm really happy. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, just adding this on. As always, our catering is top notch. We got vegan sushi, plant-based. We got crisps. We got Snickers. We got donuts from Krispy Kreme. We got coffee, tea arrangements, Lucozade. We even have baby wipes. Because once you filled your mouth with custard donuts and cookies, you can clean it with your baby wipes. Unbelievable. Fantastic. This is Team Rodeo Racing, full on. And look at that. No one's opened the fruit, okay? And everyone's gorging on the sweet stuff. I think you need a lot of energy with these things, so people just kind of fancy the sweet stuff. I'll be honest with you, for a change, I've only had a pack of crisps. I've not touched any chocolate. Donuts very tempting, I will have it later, but I've been pretty good today. So this is our rodeo racing catering, as always, 5-star, full of plant-based goodness. And by the way, this is my catering. This is from the track day I crashed. Reduced price because of the date from the petrol station. Last minute buy. I think they're flapjacks. So yeah, that's my catering, and I do have some. I had some grapes. Yeah, I got some grapes, and I've got some chicken bites. So yeah, a bit of protein, a bit of citrusy stuff. So and a Red Bull. Yes, I do tell people never to have energy drinks on track days. That is a small Red Bull, but it's been all right. It's been good. Okay, guys, catch you in a minute. Okay guys, I keep mentioning these British Superbike riders and Superstock riders a lot in these videos for a reason, because let me show you how quick these guys are from us. So that Team Jackson Racing, who are leading, that is Billy McConnell and Bob Collins. Both are British champions, and they are doing a 1:09 and we are doing a 1:16. So 7 seconds a lap slower than British champions. It's okay, but can be better. Let's see. I mean, we're halfway through the race, running solid 22, 23 out of 37 teams. So, or 39 teams. We started 37, sorry. So let's see how we go. I thought I'll add that just to show you how quick are the really quick guys. I call them immortals, and we are mortals. I got lapped by Billy McConnell, and when he lapped me, he recognized me from the Chasing Tents livery of the bike, and he was sliding, giving me a thumbs up, and on his way. And I kept up with him for about 4 corners, learned a bit, and then he disappeared. And unbelievable skill. You know, I really have so much respect for these people. I know they start early. A lot of people say, yeah, because they start early. But you know what? No. You got to have diet, exercise, all sorts of things, discipline, you know, and that's how you get that quick, you know, and a lot of practice, of course. Okay, guys, catch you in a bit. All right, this is refueling. I had another 50-minute session, 90 minutes, then a little bit of a stop for red flag. Then altogether, I did 50 minutes on one tank. That's 1:16, 1:17, 1:18 on overtaking. But look at this contraption, battery operated, press a button, fuel goes, and if it knows the fuel is full, it will stop. You know, this is amazing, better than what I've got. This is embarrassing. Look at what I've got. Oh no, I put it in the trailer. Anyways, it's just a little green, 2-3 little green ones from petrol station, and a big 15-litre one, but I love that. Yeah, so half an hour to go. Jimmy has gone out now. I had an amazing session. I must have overtaken 7 or 8 people in bibs. Unfortunately, the problem is they made me take my camera off when the red flag came. So I had a really good 15-20 minutes. I did put the camera on, but for some reason, I've crashed with that setup. I've done 3, 4, 5 years with that setup. But for some reason, in racing with no limits, they don't like that kind of ram mount stem setup, which I use quite often. So I need to find a solution to that. I'm not cutting a hole in my fairing, put a camera in there, because it's just cumbersome. So yeah, I had a 50-minute session on one tank of fuel, consistently doing 1:16, 1:17, 1:16, 1:17. When overtaking someone, 1:18. But I had a really good ding dong. I wish I could put that on video. overtook about 8 people with orange bibs. So, you know, I reeled in a team which was 1 minute 10 seconds ahead of us. I reeled them in by about 50 seconds. So yeah, it's only I can do the best whatever I can do, but pace is consistent, brakes are amazing, bike feels epic. You know, I'm going to be in bed for the next 2 days, honestly. I actually have the next 2 days off, so which is good. So yeah guys, I am overwhelmed with huge crash on Thursday, and now things are just turned brilliantly. So I think I'm going to do last 20-minute sessions. They were fueling my bike, so I better go back, and I'll give you the update later. But all in all, going really well. Oh, it's gone really quiet, red flag. Oh no. Oh. You know what, when I was doing my 50-minute session, there were 4 crashes on the Craner curves. There you go, that BMW is ready. Oh, the ambulance is gone. You know what, Donington is a fast flowing track. If you crash here, a lot of damage happens, you know, all sorts of damage happens. Bike, you know, when we did Silverstone, even though that was very much right-handed, but Donington with Craner curves, the temptation of overtaking people right at the end of the Craner curves. And also, look at the wind, okay? This is a headwind on the straight, so brilliant on the back straight, brilliant on the front straight, this main straight. However, when you are doing a fast left-hander, you know, so you do Craner curves, then you get to that, I don't know what the names of the corners, right at the end, you take a right-hander, and then you take a fast, very fast left-hander, and it feels like your front's gonna wash off. That's how crazy the wind is. But yeah guys, I'm really disappointed that I had to come in because the fuel light came in. Honestly, if I had an endurance tank, I would have done the last 45 minutes left in the race. I think it's the adrenaline or something. I just don't feel tired. I just kept wanting to go. You know, I overtook so many people. I'm not over exaggerating. I'd never blow my own trumpet, but it just felt really good. And yeah, let's see what happens now. So it's either 5 hours or 700 kilometers, whichever comes first. Okay guys, I'll give you a report in a bit. Don't know what's going to happen, how long the red flag is going to be, but I think if they allow rider change, then either me or Jimmy might go out, if they allow rider change. But I think Jimmy, no, yeah, me or Jamie, sorry, Jamie I believe. Okay, anyways guys, I'm getting my words wrong now. I better get some water. Catch you later.
takes the checkered flag to win this round of the ACU National Endurance and Lutel No Limits Racing Club Endurance powered by Pirelli round. Big burnout done out down by the bottom by the victorious number 99 team. I'm sure that's another tyre that Mr. Collins is going to pass on as a scrub. But and congratulations to everybody that finished the race.
All right, guys, that's the end of the race. I thought I'd choose this because if I get other people to speak on the mic, it's easier with a mic like this than the collar mic. So yeah, race is finished as usual. The two amazing British super stock. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. I don't know for what. What were you in class? How much? What were we?
We finished 29th. You finished
23rd. Yeah.
So in class, you'll probably qualify up.
In class, oh. 7th in class. From how many?
11.
11. Okay, 7th in class. 13th. Wow, that's not bad. 7th. All right, so that's on camera. So we finished. I didn't even know that.
Can I go?
So these are our rivals. All right, and oh, here we go. Big announcement. Where is? Let's have a quick chat with Bob.
This mic.
Yeah. Where's Bob Collins and Billy McConnell, the winners? I think they've gone to the podium because they've obviously won the race. As usual, all the bikes parked in Parc Fermé. So that's my battered chasing tents bike, but it has done me proud today. It was fantastic. So, all right. Okay, let's go to the podium.
And the winners of the National 1000 for the 700 kilometre, they won round 1 at Silverstone, they won round 3, Team Jackson / FWR. Come on, need a wee. It's his prostate, an old man wee. Okay, we give a big round of applause, please. That's our winners for the Club of 1000. All good. Well done to you all. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so finally I got confirmation of the results. There were 13 teams in our class. We came 7th, and there were 39 teams altogether. We qualified 37, but we came 23rd in the end. So those long stints really helped. You know, this is the best we've ever finished. This is the most amount of positions we've gained in a race, so it's just been fantastic. However, it's not all about us, it's about the whole ambience and people around. So, I mean, look at teams like that, you know, FS3 Racing. These are all big teams, big people. You know, we're against some big people. So let's see if we can catch a word from Bob. He's running with his trophy. See if we can catch him. He's running. Little kids. These kids, if you're wondering, I think these kids are the kids of I think Jackson Racing, the owner. His kids. I think so. But yeah, I think he's in a hurry to go somewhere or something. So I'm not going to shove a mic in his face. I'm not Martin Brundle. But yeah, I'll leave him alone. So yeah, let's see if Billy will say anything. You got something to say about the win? I'll start with Billy. You want to look at yourself while you do it?
Yeah, the work was all down to Bob Collins. You know, it was all about a build-up just so we could get him to do the roll and burnout and stop here at the end, which he almost failed there. He started doing the roll and burnout and then almost tucked the front. So, but no, he come good in the end. So no, what a fantastic race. The No Limits endurance race. There's always a good crowd, good people here. And Donington Park in the sunshine is an awesome event. So big thanks to the teammate Bob and Richard Kerr. You know, we had a blast this weekend. A few red flags and a few stoppages, but you know, the crew dealt with it really well. So it's awesome. You know, everyone's having a beer and that now and chilling out. So yeah, what a fantastic event.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Here's Bob in his Pride shirt.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just doing it for the gays.
No, you got to say it on.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to Richard and Bill.
Okay.
And yeah, as Bill said, really, it was just a build-up for the last lap, so we could do some burnouts and fuck about. No, it was good. Very good. Richard, it's your turn.
What about to say?
What do you have to say?
I heard you had a bad start. So talk us about that.
There's a slower rider in the sprint qualifying, so I avoided him, went wide, and then just hit a wet patch on the curb, so high-sided. Wasn't a great start, but it was the first endurance too, so that's the two boys. It was great to ride with them, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Obviously a bit of traffic, but sort of learnt a bit overtaking, about 1,000 overtakes today, so I enjoyed it, like first endurance race, and obviously top spot. So thanks to Billy and Bob for they're the men that helped us do it. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Now I'm going to give the mic to a very special gentleman. Without him, I wouldn't have had my brakes sorted. So can I say a massive thank you? And just tell me about the brakes and a little bit of your background.
Flip me, where'd I go? Well, basically the brakes was just a little bit of air in the master cylinder, so released a bit of air, give us a bit more feel in the lever, so no problem.
Brilliant. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
So I really wanted to have a quick chat with that gentleman, because if it wasn't for him, let me straighten the camera out so I can see myself and the screen. So if it wasn't for him, honestly, I wouldn't be doing the times I did, and consistent pace, full confidence in braking. I've now got a different braking system altogether. No ABS. I never had ABS. It was deleted on my bike anyways, but the whole system was going through the ABS pump. So I made direct lines, and I thought I made a big mistake. Something which is not broken. Why I fixed it. So but now my hands are getting really tired. So I'm going to put the camera on the winner's bike. Bob will forgive me for that, and the camera is going to slip any minute. So so basically that was it. I'm just going to bend down because that's the camera angle. That was it. If it wasn't for that chap, and he's worked with Michael Laverty and road races and stuff, as you can hear his Northern Irish accent, and he said as soon as he came in, he pressed the lever. He's like, I think you got a bit of an error in the system. I think we can get it out. And went in, got this basic looking contraption, and I'm so grateful to him. Honestly, without that, I would not be able to do I'm really proud of this day. Long 50-minute stint, 45-minute stint, half an hour stint, and a 20-minute stint, something like this. And I feel good as new. I've got some soreness here and there, but I feel really, really good. So, guys, hope you saw the podium ceremony earlier. Really happy with the amount of positions we've gained today. Sorry I couldn't show you a lot of the onboard footage. Maybe one session, if it's captured on GoPro. You might have already seen that by now. Well, I know the video is officially ended, but I thought I'd show you a little bit of what happens after people have had their race. Some races are still there tomorrow, but this is what we are doing now in this absolutely stunning restaurant inside the racetrack. Can you believe that? Look at that. I'm massive into my old bike. Is that a Velocette? No, it's a Rudge. It's a Rudge. Look at that. That is a proper racer from back in the day. You can just tell from the way it's designed. Proper racer. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Can you believe that? I cannot put into words how big this is. It's huge. Absolutely humongous. I think it's actually, it's a real car. Oh my God. Is it Dan Wilson? Is that the guy who died at IndyCar? I don't know. My memory is not good, but that is a huge car. Huge. If it's an IndyCar, it will be tilted from one side, because obviously they go left, or maybe right. Oh, here we go. Justin Wilson, sorry, no. No, Dan Weldon that was. Hey, I'm getting my people wrong. Justin Wilson, look at that. 1978 to 2015. Justin won the inaugural Formula Palmer Audi. My God. This thing is huge. Lola, 2005 Champ Car. Okay, so this is Champ Car. A little bit similar to IndyCar, but I think Champ Car is maybe slightly lower. But yeah, don't diss me on that uncommon section. I'm not very good with it. Oh, here we go. We got this lovely bar. That is some lovely ladies serving some amazing food. And we've ordered some Domino's. And look at the bar. This is a racetrack, and look how well that is. Look at this, okay? I know my bar stools, okay, I love them. That is stitched, beautiful bar stools. Leather, comfy, good quality. Look at that, that's the team chilling out. Some of the members are here as well. So this is absolutely fantastic. The whole ambience of this place, it is just surreal. Look at that, that's our TSL highlights and stuff. This is brilliant. So that is the Donington National rather than the GP, which is what we did today. I can't believe how refreshed I feel. I'm definitely going to have a beer, and the pizzas are coming. So guys, I'm going to probably show you some more footage in a bit.
Do you want a drink? No, what the fuck do you want? Fuck off, Abby.
Yeah, why not? Fuck Abby.
Ben, what a start, by the way. What a start. You guys enjoyed about 8 people.
Thank you very much for watching my stuff. Even though it's bish bosh, it's tough when you race 5 odd hours and qualified and got your bike sorted, did a bit of fiberglass work, and then still trying to vlog my way through. So thank you for watching, thank you for your patience, and thank you for spending some quality time with me. Take care, look after yourself, guys.
Yeah.